Searcher, and happy Saturday. Well, this one's kind of not as happy as I was hoping it would be. Kind of the first one of my new nights for my live streams where I'm swapping my Monday night live stream for a Saturday night. I do see a few people in the house already. I see Miss Amanda, Miss Nancy D, Scratching with Riz, Edward Iceberg, my good friend from Canada. There's John, Miss Peggy Q. Good to see all of y'all. Thank you for being here. I th- I'm going to start this stream off, and and I know I saw some of you in Riri Baby's stream today. She was on her soapbox. Oh, Edward, thank you, sir, for gifting OG memberships. And let's see, Miss Nancy D, Miss Peggy Q, Lisa Walker, Patty Spence, and Colin Rich got them. Congratulations to the winner, and thanks again, Edward. You are a fine gentleman, my friend. But there's a reason that I've got Riri's dog tag there, is because, she went off today in kind of support of me and the community as a whole about an unfortunate incident that I had with I would say, a person that was part of our community. And as you know, our community is pretty tight, and it really saddens me that, it had to come to this. But I would say my patience kind of ran its course, but I thought instead of just hearing it from um, Riri, is you needed to hear it from the horse's mouth. So I'm going to just kind of give you kind of the nuts and bolts of a quick summary of the timeline that this all went out. This started over a year ago when Carter and I had a meet and greet on April the 20th, and Miss Nicole and her daughter Haley drove up for that. Now, I had been to um, Tampa or Orlando for a coin show back in January, and I had a bunch of Florida tickets that I brought back with me, and I had close to $1,600 worth of winners that I hadn't cashed in that I scratched after I got back up here. Well, now this wasn't the first time that I had met Nicole. She had actually came the year before to Carter's Orlando's meet and greet, and I had met her there. And she was just starting out in the community. In fact, she hadn't even started her channel yet. And the name that she uses for her scratching channel is actually one I suggested to her. So that's kind of how, our relationship started with that. I thought she was a sweet lady. And, we had talked, about some things over the course of time. But I asked her if she would mind taking those tickets back to Florida with her and cashing in for me, and then maybe buying some tickets and sending them back. And she's agreed to do that. So I give her the tickets, and she actually did buy me a $600 book of tickets and mailed them back to me. So that left a balance of about $970. Well, then I told her just hang on to it because I heard that Florida was coming out with some Monopoly tickets. And I'm a sucker for Monopoly. So they did, and I asked her to get me a book of 20s and $10 Monopolies and some singles of the lower denomination so Ping Ping could do a lowboy, special with the Florida Monopoly lowboys. And I needed to send her some extra money to do that, which I cashed apped her $375 to make up the difference, plus the shipping and all that. And that happened on July the 1st, is when I sent her the extra money. Well, she said that she would, do that for me and agreed to do. Well, July 4th, I asked her if she had gotten the tickets. She said she had gotten the $20 tickets, but not the 10s, and she needed to get them by the end of the week. July 9th, I asked her to FedEx them to me because I was trying to do them for that following week. I have a FedEx account, and I sent her that number to mail the tickets back, and she said she would do that. Well, I didn't hear anything between July 4th and July 19th. which was when I sent her another text to ask about the status of it. And she told me that somebody at work had gotten really bad sick and she hadn't had the time to go and mail them off yet. So I'm understanding and I'm a patient person. I said, okay, well, July 23rd, I asked her again by text whether she had done it or not. She just said, well, it was just absolutely crazy with housework and work, and the co-worker tested positive for COVID, la la la, da da da, this. But she would do it that coming Monday. Well, didn't hear anything back from her, but I texted her July 29th to see if she had sent it and so I could get the tracking number. And then she gave me the excuse that she had gotten her dates mixed up and would do it the next morning. She was going to do laundry, which is important now, and shopping, because I think she was setting up the next excuse with that text right there. Well, I didn't hear anything back on the 30th, so I texted her again July 31st. And she told me that yesterday, between going to laundry and the grocery store, she had lost her purse and it had the tickets in the package and plus her rent money and credit cards and all that stuff. So again, I tried. She said she would make it 100% good with me, and I, told her that don't worry about the tickets, just send it, money cash app when she could. Well, that was, like I said, July the 31st. Well, by August 19th, I didn't hear anything from her at all, so I texted her again, and I wanted to confirm the amount, with her that she had totally owed me, which was that amount that Riri had written down on that piece of paper in her stream, which was $1,345, which including the leftover money from the tickets plus the money that I cashed after. She confirmed that that was the amount, and if nothing else, she would agree to send me $100 a month until she got it paid off. Well, again, that was August 19th. By September 11th, I hadn't heard anything more from her, so I texted her again to hear the status. And I know this is long and boring, and hopefully if you watch the replay, if you're not interested, you can just fast forward and get to the tickets. I promise we'll get to it soon. But she said that she should be able to send me something with her next paycheck. Well, October 4th, I still hadn't heard anything from her, so I checked again. She says she's still trying but can't get her head above water. No more again until October 30th. I texted her address because that was when I'd gotten my new coins in. And so I thought I would just let her know that I knew where she lived. So I wouldn't, that's the only reason I sent her a coin at that time, because I was pretty well pissed at her at this time. She confirmed that the address I had was correct. I did go ahead and send the coins. I just wanted to see if they were returned or not. I also asked her if she could just send me a book of the perfect gift tickets, which had just came out from Florida. And you saw Carter scratch a few of those. That's those Christmas tickets. I love that ticket. And she said, yes, she would try to do that. Well, the next thing I hear from her is when we were at the meet and greet in St. Louis, and she gave me a text on my birthday, wish me happy birthday. I just I was in the middle of doing something and I just acknowledged it. Well, the next text I sent her was December the 10th, asking her the status. She then came up with a dog bite in the neck excuse and reason that she couldn't send them at that point. Well, by this time I started talking to Carter from Time to Scratch about it because, in the grand scheme of things, even though I've been doing this for 2 years, I'm still pretty a newbie channel out there. And I just wanted to get his advice on how, he thought I should handle this. Well, he said, well, I'm ready to, help you get it out there to everybody if you are interested. And I said, well, let me, I was planning on going with Carter down to his 3-year anniversary meet and greet in Orlando. I said, let me give her one more shot, to see if I could get her to do something before I put it out in the community. So I sent her my next text. Now remember, the last time I sent her anything was December 10th. This is now April 17th, and I hadn't heard boo from her other than highs in the chat. Well, I sent her the text April 17th, asking her, telling her that I was going to be in Orlando, that I'd like to get this rectified while I was there, and I would, love to hear what she had to think about it. Well, she waited a couple of days before she responded, and on April 19th, she said she wasn't ignoring me, that she would do what she could do. See, she would sue what she could come up with. And needless to say, while I was in Orlando, I didn't hear anything from her. So that while I was there is when I give Carter, after some deep soul searching and thoughts and discussions with him, I give him the okay to turn Riri loose on everybody. But that's kind of it in a nutshell. I apologize if I bored you with this. I know you're here to have good time scratching tickets, and so am I. But I just don't want somebody else to get hurt over this. I'm a very trusting person, sometimes too trusting, probably for my own good. I try to look for the good in people instead of the bad. But in this case, it came up and bit me. So if you have any questions, specifically that you want to ask me, you feel free to email me. My email is og.searcher22@gmail.com. If you forget that, you can look on my About Me page. I've got it listed there. I'd be happy to answer any of that and get into any more detail, answer any more questions that you want to do it. I have basically booted her from my channel. She was one of my moderators. She's no longer one. I've done about everything I can do here, but I'm not saying what y'all should do. That's completely up to you. Whether you want to stay a part of her channel, let her be a part of yours. It's just whatever you want to do. It's your decision. I just thought you would like to know, coming straight from me, what was out there. How it transpired. I know, Rusty. Let's get to scratching cards. Nerds. Well, we're going to scratch some cards, maybe not some nerds, but hey, that was important because it was discussed earlier today. And in Riri's honor, for her helping me out, I'm going to use her dog tag to scratch the very first ticket. Well, I appreciate that, Miss Lois. It did happen, but I will survive. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me monetarily wise. It wasn't fun, but anyways, all right, let's see what we can do with this. Let's see if we can find a stack of pancakes or a gold brick on this one. The way this one plays is we got to match a number. We do have those two symbols. If we get a matching number, then we get a chance to multiply it with the 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 300 times. All right. But like I said, welcome everybody here. Now we'll get to the fun part. And we got pancakes right there off the bat. Hey, maybe some justice is going to come through with this. All right, so we got a winner on this very first ticket. Love to find symbols when I'm symbol hunting. In case you're wondering, both the ladies are away working tonight, so it's just me, myself, and I. I was going to do it out on the deck, but the weather decided to turn cool and kind of rainy and windy, so I thought it best to stay inside the house tonight. All right, now let's see if we can get something with those pancakes. We got a duck. A good day for ducks out here, but I'm glad it's raining, to be honest with you. 12. Because some of you know that I just laid down some new sod in my yard a week ago before we went to Florida. So this is definitely good for it. 35, we got 36, 37, 34, no 35. 27, don't see it. Do we have a 26? No. 38. Got 38, we do have a 38 also. All right. That's great. Now can we get something else? 30. No 30. So we got the pancakes and the 38. Let's see what our multipliers are. We got a 1x and a 1x. Okay. It could still be big zeros. Nope, we got little zeros. But we got $50 there. Okay. Are we going to start off with a honey bun? We are. All right, let's ring the bell bell. What a way to start. We got us a honey bun on the very first ticket. Fantastic. Boom. All right. A lot going on here today. Hey, Penny Finder. In case you didn't heard, we had an earthquake here in East Tennessee this morning, and I slept right through it. Okay, Riri, we're going to keep you on deck here since you started off with a winner. Maybe we can keep it going with your dog tag here. We got a 12, 27, 40, 25, 29, 24, 2, 15. Oh, come on, gold brick. That would be nice to find. This is our group book. I want to thank all the members of the group for being part of the channel. Hope we make a big profit tonight. That was a good start. Come on. We had a blast down there in Florida. Met some really good new folks that I hadn't met before. Known them on the channels, but hadn't met them face to face. But then also got to spend some time with Mr. and Mrs. SIH, I should say. All right, nothing on that one. Hey, Boomers, Donna Balcom. Good to see you, Debbie Durden. Debbie, did you feel the earthquake today? I actually got up about 30 minutes after it happened. I didn't even ask Ping Ping if she felt it. It was supposed to have been felt in this area. 35. I met Miss Scooter. She's a jewel. The shot scratchers, they were both a hoot. Got to meet Granite State Scratcher for the first time. Great guy. Then got to spend a little time with Miss Nancy D. I saw her in the chat earlier. She's such a sweet lady. She always brings us tickets to scratch, and I found the only winner. I think I found a winner for her last time I met with her too. All right, nothing on that ticket either. Hey, Grambling Granny, get to see her again here in a couple of months. Her and Mr. Dice, there's Thelma Lunkin, Miss Nana. How you doing this evening? Like I said, we have now moved my live streams from Monday to Saturday. Hey, we got one scratch, one match. There we go. Always like them. Could we get another one? Let's go down. 14. Oh, shucks. We got 12 and 13. No 7. I thought I'd change it up, and that didn't work. But let's see if we can surround another winner. 29. Nope. There's my old lucky number. Got 21. 11. The other side of the 12. 38. Nope. No 16. Come on, ticket. 27. There we go. We got corners. All right. Or they go, match, match, match. Who does that? I'm sure y'all all know. I can't do it as good as he does. There's another one. We got 3 matches. I'm going to get Ping Ping's little bell for that one. 31. 25. Nope. How about a 34? Don't have it. 26. And a 6. So we got 3 matches, the 27, 21, and the 30. What we got away in multipliers? Got a 1x, 1x. Come on, big X. Nope, still a 1x. It's okay if we got big zeros, but we don't. There's one big zero. There's 10. Is it going to be a money back special? No, there's a 30. Okay. We got a 50. That's not bad at all. Now, I am not writing on the back of these tickets. Texas taught me a lesson with that. They used my money for 2 months because I wrote an E on the back of a ticket. I forgot to put a 100 on the other one. Stand by. Technical difficulties. All right. Ticket number 4. I'm going to keep using Riri. She's doing all right tonight. Come on, Riri. Find another one. Find my money. 13, 3, 19, 35, 12, 34, 24, 29. There's that Miss Amy. Good to see you. There's Chocolate Drop. Welcome in, Chantra. Got to meet Chantra one time at one of our meet and greets. Come on, let's find some more. Now, we will be doing the second half of this book next Saturday, same time, same bat channel. We've got another stack of pancakes. All right. Fantastic. I love the symbols. There's Miss Lakeisha. Good to see you. And can we get something else with the pancakes? 39. Nope, got 29. Don't have the 40. 31. Hey, we got a 34 though right underneath it. Okay, we'll ring the bell again. If my voice sounds a little funkier than normal, it's because I did bring back a cold with me from Florida. So it was just getting better today, but now that I'm talking a bunch, it's kind of getting scratchy. Okay, so we got the pancakes and the 34. Come on, now let's see some big multis. How about a 300X? Wouldn't that be sweet? Nope, still a 1X and a 1X. All right. But we got 50. We got us another honey bun. All right. Boom. Ring the cowbell. Wow. Riri, you are on fire, lady. Another hundo. And we're still just now on ticket 5. Wow. Okay, this was fun. Now, Carter, you should have been here. Remember, I did invite you. You could have been helping me do this. It's okay. I'm having fun. 18, 22, 14, 40, 26, 6, 15, 36. Come on. Keep it going. Well, that's upside down. 17 got 18. 29, don't see it. 7. Riri, you can have all you want, my dear. You just have to come down here and visit me, and I'll set you up with honey buns. But how about some more pancakes? Hey! All right. Hey, 6-speed scratching. Good to see you. All right. We got pancakes galore. We're going to have pancakes for everybody. All right. Come on. There's Scratching Boomers. Good to see you, too. All right. We got 16 out of 15. 6 is our only single. Don't have the 38. No 12. How about 34? No. But we got a 14. We got 2 spots again. All right. Yeah, the green tag is on fire. 24. Riri, where you been all my life? You should have been scratching a whole lot of my tickets. Well, these are scratching tonight. 31, 2, 23. We got a 22, and dirty 30. Just the 40 on the 0. Okay, so we had the 14 and the pancakes. Come on, we're going to get some multis. Oh, we got a 1X and a 1X again. Well, that hadn't turned out so bad for us so far. Okay, got the big 0 there. It's a 20. And a 20, so that's 40 bucks. Not bad. It's still a profit ticket. Okay. Now, ticket number 6. In case you're wondering, I did buy these at Ocala at a Publix. It's kind of funny how I got to that Publix. I was actually trying to find the Publix we stopped at on the way down to Florida. And my GPS decided to take me to a different one. We got one scratch, one match again. Wow, these tickets are on fire. Come on. I'm on Gold Rush. Yeah, double tap that screen. I appreciate that. We got 196 in the house, 52 likes. Would make me feel a whole lot better if y'all smash that thumbs up for me. And also, if you're not a friend of the channel, I'd love to have you become one. Hit that subscribe also while you're at it. 33, we got 32. Hey, we got a duck. They're running in pairs tonight. We like it. Do we have a 12? No 12. 28? Nope, got 18 and 38. No 8 either. 19, that's a 1 off. That's a neighbor. 6. 36. 38s are only 30. 07. Come on, ticket. 11. 27. Keep them coming. Another spot. 37. 13. And 23 is a bass accurate. So we got the 2 and the 16. Come on, sweetness. Let's see a big multi. Up, we're still at 1X and 1X. What do we have here? We got 20. And another, we got a money back special on this one, but hey, it's still going into the winner pile. Can't complain. I'll take all your money back specials. Any of them that you don't want. And we're just now at ticket number 7. We're going to be scratching through ticket 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just now, this will be the last one of the first half. Where are we at, Edward? Wow, I can't believe that. Come on, let's keep them going. Riri's on fire. 27, 9, 8, 35, 16, 13, 31, or 37. Again, Miss Riri, I do appreciate you standing up for me there and the rest of the community. Much love your way. 38, need a 37. Come on, 15. 26, need 27. There's another neighbor. So is that one. There's Ms. Emma sending me a text saying she's going to Panda Express. Did I want any? 36. That's a field goal. Between 35 and 37, 30, 39, and 11. I would have almost bet money that was going to be a loser. Hey, Tex Guy. Good to see you, Donna. Welcome. Welcome in. Now, let's see what we can do on the second half of these tickets tonight. 39, 38, 6, 8, 33, 13, 34, and a 9. Time out for an advertisement for Riri, and let me send Emma a quick text message. All right. Emojis can talk. Speaking of OGs, let me, I had one of the channel members sent me a picture of something I thought I'd be interested in, and I was. I didn't know Coca-Cola had made a Coke label in my honor. So I was lucky enough to be presented with a 6-pack of those while we were in Florida. Ping Ping has already drank 2 of them, by the way. I was going to keep them as souvenirs. But let's see what we can get some more here. I hadn't seen them up here yet. Well, I hadn't been grocery shopping here the last about a week and a half. But I didn't spot them last time I went, so I don't know if that's a Florida thing or what. But I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm not a Coke drinker either. I'm a Dr. Pepper person. But I had to buy some for that. That one I showed you, it'll probably still be sitting on my desk 2 or 3 years from now. 24. 22. All right. I'm on ticket 9. Debbie says she has them in West Tennessee. Well, I'm glad somebody's thinking of me, Miss Donna. Yeah, Johnny says they have them in Georgia. All right. 8, 4, 2, 33, 29, 34, 35, and 36. Look at there. Big target right there. We're going to get back on the winning track on this one. No teenagers. And then we got the 33 too. I just noticed it stuck over there. Got an 8. Missed it with a 6 too. Come on, ticket. 11, 14, 19, 32, and a 25. Nothing on that one. Well, we definitely cooled down from the start. Hey, scratch that paint. Miss Peggy, welcome in. Leanne Stratton, good to see you. Mama Trish, get to see her again pretty soon too. All right, let's symbol hunt this one just for the fun. Ticket 10. We need a winner on these second halves. Come on, let's get that brick. No brick. 37. See, 27, no 37. 8 ball, got a 7 and a 9, no 8. 28, there's 27. About 25, got 24, 26. 34. 38. Round and beautiful 33. We got 32 and 15. Got 13, 14, and 17. Nothing there. There's Mrs. Manda. Hadn't had a soda in 10 plus years. Bless your heart. Bessie Mosley. All right. I probably shouldn't have. I know my waistline would be a lot happier if I hadn't have. But if I drink one a day, that's a lot for me. I don't drink a lot. I ain't even had one today. Been back on a sweet tea kick. Look at there, that field goal right between that 2 and that 4. Oh, this ticket's being very streaky, it looks like. Come on, about time to get back on the winners. Last row, 37, 36, 38, 34, and a 27. Well, I tell you what we do. Let's change up the colors of Riri. We'll go to, I guess that's orange, kind of an orangish pink. We'll change up her dog tag, go to a different color. See if we can find some new luck in it. Hey, Miss Kathy, good to see you. All right. Need a 17, 24, 9, 28, 32, 30, 25, 27. And look at there, I get a new coin, and it brings out a stack of pancakes again. All right, Riri. Now, can we get something with the stack? 13, 22, 21, about 35. Nope, got 25. Got 17, no 16. 37, got 27. Last row, 39, 29, 4 balls, 18, and a 12. So it's a stack of pancakes all by itself. Hey, Caroline Scratcher, how you doing this evening? Okay, let's check our multi. Come on, let's get something beside a 1. Well, it's still stucking us with a 1, but now let's see big zeros. Oh, we got little zeros again. But it's a $50 holler. We will take it. Boom. I like them 50s. We'll take a grant. All right, where's the sticky? It's there. Where are we at, Edward? I've got to be close to 400. Yeah, we've got 370. Okay. You're doing well tonight. 28, 13, 8, 39, 33, 22, 4, 31. Oh, that's a neighbor. But 13's not. Looky there. Unlucky for some is lucky for us. We went back to back again. I like Florida tickets. I know those of you in Florida, you're saying, hey, I know they can be bookers too, but there's a 28. We got 2 matches. I know they can be big. You know, Blue Nasty got me one time really good. I scratched a book of those and got $300 back out of my $1,500. 34, 31, but you've got a chance to get those big prizes too. It's like this one, you got a chance to win 15 mil. Wouldn't that be sweet? 37, nope. Last row, 27, 6, 24, 3, and 26. So just the 28 and the 13, what we got for multis. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right, come on, big zeros. Nope, the little zeros. There's 20. Is it going to be a 40 or a 30? If it's going to be a 30, it's another money back, but hey, we'll stack it onto the winners. I believe that's winner number 7. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Our last ticket for the evening, ticket number 14. Again, I want to apologize for stretching it out at the beginning. And I appreciate everybody for being here and all the support that everybody's given me. But let's go ahead and review what we've gotten so far. We've had a very good night. Okay, let me get that. All right. So far we have had 2 money back specials, so that's 60. We had 1 for 40, so that's a hundo. We had 2 50s, so that's 2 hundo. And speaking of hundos, we've had 2 $100 winners, so we're at $400 out of 450, and we still got 1 ticket to go. All right, come on, let's go out with a bang. Come on, ticket. Be good to Jim. So what do we got? 7, 17, 9, 18, 14, 3, 31, and 37. Start off right off the rip with a 1 off. No 20s in this mess. But we are going out with a winner. We got a 31. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Come on, ticket. 25. Let's keep it going. It's an upside down. 27. No 20s. We got a 3, not a 4. No 20s. 32. There, we got 31. 39's too many. No 33. Last row. 2. 22. 12. 13. 14? No, but a stack of pancakes. How about that? Fantastic. All right. Now let's see something besides. Can we get something besides 1X's one time? Come on. 1X and 1X. No, I guess that was too much to ask. Okay, ticket. Come on, be there. Little zeros, but they're poked way out over here. There's a 0. 10 is probably going to be a money back, but hey, that's all right. How many winners did we have? I done lost count. But I know we got back 430 out of 450. That is a fantastic session. Got 2s, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 winners out of 15 tickets. That is fantastic, super fun. Glad y'all were here to share it with me. Queen Lakeith, Chocolate Drop, thank you for subscribing earlier today. Appreciate it. Gambling Granny, Tell Dice hello. Riri Baby, you're awesome. Peggy Q, Miss Amanda, Chantress, Scratch and Spin, Mama Trish, Johnny Fortner, Carolina Scratcher, Scooter Slots, and Scratcher Scooter. It was so nice seeing you last weekend. Carter from Time to Scratch, My Tennessee Buddy, Peggy Sanders, Edward Iceberg, thanks again for your gifted memberships and all that you do. Tech Sky, John, Six Speed, Donna Balcom, Gina Mish, Navy Veteran Scratcher, Scratch That Paint. Don't forget, if you're not a friend of the channel, please hit that subscribe button on the way out. Rosebud Scratcher. And until I get to see all of you fine folks again, y'all keep searching. Stay lucky. And like I always end with here, bye bye for now.